Time now to renew acquaintance with that wonderful comedian Dora Bryan. Dora made several series for ABC, but sadly there are only 2 remaining episodes from the 1961 sitcom that she did, Happily Ever After. We've got the first of those for you this week, and look out for a well-known DJ playing Dora's husband.
Hello, this is the Dora Bryan show, and it's the lightest, the bright... Oh, dear, the lights have gone out. Wait a minute, now, don't go away. I'll get the lights put back on again. Lights! Problem, all these lovely places to go on holiday. Do you know, I can't make up my mind about any of them.
Oh, they do look good, don't they? Would you be interested in a visit to the Channel Islands?
The Channel Islands? Oh, no, dear. I mean, once you've seen one cow, you've seen them all. Unless you're a bull, of course.
I suppose so. Well, how do you like the Pyrenees?
The Pyrenees, I just love them. I could eat them by the dozen. With a bit of jam on, you know.
Oh, the Pyrenees Mountains.
Oh, those Pyrenees. Oh, do you mean the ones in Sweden or the ones in Switzerland? Or is it Canada? Oh, well, it's somewhere in Asia, anyway.
Oh, Spain would be delightful.
No, I hear the climate's very damp. You know, they're always talking about the rains in Spain.
Oh, that's just the saying. Has Peter mentioned any place where he'd like to go?
No, he hasn't, dear, not yet. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even know about this holiday yet.
He doesn't know about it?
No, you see, I thought that I'd decide on a place first and then tell him about it.
But, Dora, don't you think it would be a good idea to make certain that Peter will go on holiday?
Oh, that's no problem, dear. I just planned the thought that he's looking a little bit tired and a little bit run down, you know, and bingo, he'll suggest a holiday and think it was all his idea.
You mean it's that easy?
Oh, Grace, come off it. You're a woman, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Well, then, we'll try it on Harry, dear, and then we could all go together. That'd be a marvellous idea. Just plant the idea that he's looking a little bit tired, you know, and he'll insist on a holiday.
Psychological warfare, eh? Okay, I'll do it.
Jolly good, dear. Now, come on, let's start packing.
Dora, I'm home, darling.
Oh, good evening, darling.
Oh, hello, darling. I'm sorry I wasn't here for supper, but things have been very hectic at the hospital.
Oh, that's all right, dear. It was a shame, though, you see, because I prepared the nicest sort of...
What is it, darling?
Oh, it's nothing, dear, nothing at all.
What's the matter, dear?
Nothing, dear, nothing. I'll get you a cushion, dear.
Oh, thanks, darling.
There. Now, would you like me to get you some hot meat broth, some milk and magnesia, some aspirin, some bicarbonate of soda, some salt, some vitamins?
Oh, why should I want anything like that, darling?
Oh, of course, I keep forgetting that you're a doctor. You don't need those sorts of things, do you?
That's right, sweetheart.
I'll get you a glass of water.
What do you mean, a glass of water? I don't want a glass of water.
To take with your pills, dear.
Pills? I don't have to take any pills, darling.
Oh, you've already taken your pills. That's good, dear.
Oh, Dora, what is this? Pills? Broth? Anybody think I was ill or something?
No, anything you say, dear.
Oh, Dora.
No, Peter, you mustn't get excited. It'd be the worst possible thing for a man in your condition.
What do you mean, a man in my condition? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm in perfect condition.
Of course you are, dear. That's the spirit. Keep saying it to yourself. I am well. I am well. The mind can help the body, you know.
Darling, I am well. I really am. That's what I keep trying to tell you. I'm really well.
That's the spirit, dear, and you're brave, too.
Perfectly fine, and I'm not about to break down.
No, of course you're not,
Well,
dear.
after all, I am a doctor, darling.
Oh, they're always the last to know.
Dora, let's get this thing settled once and for all. I am perfectly all right.
Now, you must rest and take it easy, dear. You said so yourself. You need a good long rest.
All I
4
need...
days, 5 days. You know, a complete change away from it all.
Oh, yes, well, all I need is to sit
Oh, what's
down
that?
here. What's what?
Oh, it's probably nothing, dear, but it seems to be a terrible swelling right here. Oh, it's probably only to be expected, I suppose.
I was perfectly all right on the way home.
Well, as you say, it can't be anything serious. It's probably just a simple case of a complete mental and physical breakdown.
I've been a bit hectic this week.
And those phone calls in the middle of the night, the hurry-up calls from the hospital, and the endless queues in the surgery. Oh, you see, dear, anybody would give in.
I haven't been sleeping well, that's a fact.
No, dear. Well, I think I'll make you a cup of tea.
Darling, better make it broth.
Broth, dear. Anything you say. Would you like 1 aspirin or 2 aspirin?
2, I think.
2, dear. Yes, I'll get them right away. Oh, poor dear. You know, a few days away from it all would make a completely new man out of you.
Yeah.
I'll just get a little blanket, I think, dear. And now, stay there, dear. The very idea of a man in your condition, I don't know what should be. Dear, do. Poor Harry. Oh, he looks dreadful. What on earth's the matter?
Oh, tell him, Harry.
I don't know what it is exactly, Peter. I seem to feel all right, and then after dinner I was sitting talking to Grace, and it came over me. I've no strength at all, and the swelling.
Harry, you'd better come into the surgery, old boy.
Oh, I hate to bother you like this, but, well, if there's some virus going about, one can't be too careful.
Come into the surgery.
Well, Grace, you've certainly done a wonderful job on Harry.
I never dreamed it would be so easy. I really think men like to be ill. Oh, he took the bait beautifully.
Oh, Peter's coming along nicely, too. Do you know, I think he should be good for a whole week now. And you see, I think it is our duty to see that they get some relaxation. You know, particularly in a nice hotel where I can wear my new blue dress. And, tell me, how does Brighton sound to you?
Oh, wonderful. We haven't been there for ages. Oh, I know what I can do.
What?
I can borrow Margaret's beige coat, you know, with the shawl collar.
That'll be absolutely wonderful, and that'll go so nice. Wonderful, dear. Thursday would be absolutely perfect. We can take our car, and I'll book at the Hatton Hall Hotel, you see. Be quiet, dear.
Is it anything serious, Peter?
No, I don't think it's too serious, Grace. It's just a case of overwork, I think.
I think you're right.
As a matter of fact, we've been talking, you know, Dora. I haven't been feeling up to scratch myself lately, and, well, Harry and I had an idea.
An idea? What in the world about?
Well, I think Dr. Bryan could take my calls for a bit.
And I've some extra time due to me from the company.
And, Dora, you mentioned, a change of scenery, and I think that's a prescription.
You mean a holiday?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean, darling.
Oh, it just never occurred to me. Did you hear that, Grace? A holiday. And what in the world made you think of a holiday?
Oh, well, you like the idea?
Yes, of course, dear.
Good.
What do you think, Grace?
Well, it's a bit sudden, but it sounds like a marvelous idea.
Ah, well, then it's all settled. A holiday it is, and we'll go this weekend.
I was saying to Grace, dear, I can wear my new blue dress.
Salmon fishing in Scotland.
And you see, Grace is going to borrow Margaret's beige coat and go so nice. Salmon fishing in Scotland.
Well, that's something we've always wanted to do, isn't it,
Yes,
Peter?
it certainly is,
And
Harry.
since you girls say you don't mind, we'll do it.
You mean that you two will go on a holiday and we two will stay at home?
Yes.
Peter, would you mind making that broth, dear? And I'll take the aspirin.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, Doctor. It's very kind of you. Oh, this holiday means a great deal to me. It really does. Yes, that's right. We're driving up overnight. That's right. Well, thank you once again, Doctor. Yes, indeed. Goodbye. Oh, Dora, that was Dr. Bryan. He's agreed to take my patients. Oh, and this is the address where I shall be, although I hope nothing comes up to necessitate a call, darling. As a matter of fact, I shan't be near a phone anyway. You see, we're hiking up overnight to the fishing camp, and we'll be miles away from everything.
Oh, sounds lovely. You know, Peter, I've been thinking I've never been on a fishing holiday. I might like it myself.
No, well, it's not the sort of place for a woman, darling. As I just said, there's a lot of hiking with heavy packs. It's very hard work.
Well, I like walking, and I might learn how to fish if you put the worms on for me.
Yes, but darling, there are no comforts. I mean, we're sleeping on the ground in blankets, you know. Oh, sweetheart, I'd really love to take you, but, well, it's far too strenuous for
But
me.
I come from a long line of real he-men women. We're Amazon stalwarts. We've got Viking blood in our family. And I love the rugged wilds.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, darling. When I come back, I'll take you into Victoria Park. Just going to get my kit ready, sweetheart.
Yes. There's nothing like a holiday, is there?
Yes, well, I'm not giving up.
You're not giving up?
No, I've been looking forward to this holiday for far too long, and I'm determined I'm going to have a holiday. And you know the old saying, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
Join them? You mean go fishing?
Oh, we deserve a holiday as much as they do, don't we?
Yes.
It was our idea in the first place, wasn't it?
Yes.
We work as hard as they do, don't we?
Yes.
We're as strong as they are, aren't we?
Yes.
We can do anything that they can do, can't we?
Yes.
Then we're both going fishing, aren't we?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Fish gives me indigestion.
You don't have to eat it.
Oh, besides, it's a man's trip. Women never go.
Well, I'm not afraid of it. As I told Peter, I've got Viking blood.
You sound as though you really mean it.
I do, Grace. I really do. I'm not just doing it for myself. I'm doing it for women everywhere.
But I think they only allow men.
Oh, that's no problem. Don't be silly. Just a moment. Now, what's this? Scotty, licensed gilly. Hello. Could I make a trunk call, please? It's Galway Curse 23.
Oh, Dora, you really should think it over.
Did Joan of Arc think it over, did she?
Well, no.
Well, there you are, then. Oh, hello. Is that Scotty? I hear you're organising a fishing trip, and I wondered if you got room for one more. You have? Oh, good. The name? Oh, it's Dora it's Ginger. Ginger Smith from Texas, New York City. I'm over here doing your little country, and I thought I'd like to do a little salmon fishing, you know. Okay. What's the best train? I'll be there then. Okay. See you later. There. You did it. Yes, that's right, old pal. I'm going fishing.
With all those men?
Yes, with all those men. I'll show 'em a thing or two. Joan of Arc rides again. What's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing.
No, something's troubling you, Grace. What is it?
Well, I was just thinking. You remember what happened to Joan of Arc?
Big beefy taste, bird's eye beef burgers. Big beefy taste to satisfy a man.
Tender beef, tangy onion, a hint of spices, and there's your taste. All together now.
Big beefy taste, bird's eye beef burgers. Big beefy taste to satisfy a man. Big beefy taste to satisfy a man.
This should do us for tonight. Felt good to get my hands on an axe again.
Oh, that certainly hasn't taken you very long.
They don't call me Big Mike for nothing.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen. This is Scotty's place, isn't it?
Yes, he'll be back shortly. I'm Ben Miller, this is Mike Kelly.
This is Harry Watkins. My name's Peter Morgan.
You say Scotty isn't here?
No, two more are coming up by train and he's picking them up at the station. He should be back in a minute now.
It's only half a mile. You'd think they could walk it. I tell you, the whole country's going soft.
Well, tell me, you've done these trips before?
Well, as a matter of fact,
Nah, he's a tenderfoot. But I have. And if you have any doubts about being able to make it, this is a good time to pull out.
I think we can manage.
that should be Scotty now.
And about time.
Well, we're back. The whole group's here now. Oh, you must be Morgan and Watkins.
That's right. I'm Harry Watkins. This is Peter Morgan.
Glad to meet you. You met the others, I suppose?
Yes.
Well, this is George Appleton.
George.
Hello, George.
And Ginger Smith. Right it up. Well, gentlemen, just want to say that I think we're all going to have a grand time. Looking forward to a splendid fishing trip.
Well, for me, the trip is a success already. Just getting away from my wife makes the whole thing worthwhile. What do you say?
I couldn't agree more. Ow!
Sorry.
That's all right, old boy.
Yeah, what about helping me with the supplies back here? The other one or two of you.
I say, Peter, I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, I do.
And it's a great relief to be just with a bunch of men.
Ah, it certainly is, Harry. Harry, did you see that?
They don't make men like they used to.
No. I don't mean that. I mean the patch on those trousers. Harry, those are my trousers.
I never noticed it before that bloke wore them.
Harry, that's no bloke. That's Dora.
Dora, it can't be.
I'm sure of it, Harry. She put up a big argument the other day about coming along with us. And now she's done it.
Well, what are you going to do?
Nothing. No. She wanted to prove she can do it. I think I'll let her. That'll teach her a lesson. And it should be fun, too.
But, Peter, a woman on a fishing trip, suppose one of those blokes takes it into...
It'll be all right there for the next.
I'm looking forward to letting something really big.
Oh, yes, me too.
Cigar, anyone?
No, thanks very much, old boy.
How about you, Ginger?
No, thanks. I just put one out. That long.
Tell me, what kind of cigars do you usually smoke, old boy?
What kind? Brown ones.
A little toast to the expedition, gents. Drink hearty, lads. That's the real stuff.
Certainly is.
Real stuff is right.
Very good.
Very good indeed.
Yeah, Ginger.
Well, here's mud in your eye.
Well, gents, happy days.
Say, who pushed me?
Nobody. I guess the bucks gave away. You all right?
Sure, I'm all right, but what's the matter with you fellas? Your faces are all blurred.
Are you sure you're all right, old chap?
Sure, I'm all right.
What you need's another drink. Take a sip. Make a man out of you.
It will. No, I'm fine now. I'm just raring to go. Let me get at those fish.
Attaboy! You're all right, Ginger boy. You're all right. You blokes heard the story about the two sailors just off the ship?
No.
They'd been down the South Pole for 3 years. Hadn't seen a girl in all that time. So they get a ride to London, and first thing you know, they're in Piccadilly Circus. And this blonde passes, and she's got the biggest...
I think you left something in the car.
No, I didn't. You go on. Carry on.
One sailor turns to the other and says, "You know the first thing I'm going to do?" The other says, "No, what?"
Are you quite sure you didn't leave
Oh,
something?
go on.
This'll kill you. He grabs the big blonde and says,
I forgot to bring my tackle box.
Oh, shut up. Go on.
nah, he killed it.
Well, now, gentlemen, we've a busy day in front of us tomorrow. We've a 20-mile hike to the fishing reach. I think we'll all best get to bed.
Now, you finish that story about the sailors and the blonde.
No. We'll have plenty of time for stories in the morning. Now, listen, we've only got 3 double beds, so Appleton, you and Miller share the first. Watkins, you and Morgan came together. You can share the second. And Ginger, you and Mike share the third bed.
Okay.
Me? Share a bed?
By the way, you don't snore, do you, kid? Okay, let's go.
But don't you want to get your pajamas?
Oh, you're joking, ain't you?
Look, I've been thinking, you know, it's pretty early, you know. Can't we stay up and watch television?
The nearest television set is 10 miles away.
Well, let's go over there and watch it.
Cut the comedy. Let's turn in.
He's right. Come on, Harry.
But, Peter,
What is it?
they're going to bed. Don't you think it's time to say something?
Yes, you're right, Harry. Good night, chaps.
Good night.
Mike, look, I've been thinking, you know, I do snore, you know, and I kick, and I have nightmares, and...
You know something, kid?
What?
You got real troubles.
Yeah.
But you gotta sleep somewhere.
No, that's all right. Ginger can come sleep with me, old boy.
Oh, thanks, old pal.
Oh, nothing to it. As a matter of fact, I'm used to it. My wife snores worse than that.
Splendid idea.
It's okay by me. That means you and I bunk together, Watkins. Oh, capital.
So, your wife snores, does she?
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You married, Ginger?
Yeah, sure I'm married.
Nice to get away from the old woman, isn't it, eh?
So that's how you feel about it, is it?
It certainly is.
What's she like, then?
Oh.
Your wife.
Oh, well, she's a bit on the mousy side. Poor old thing's getting on a bit now, you know. And, say, she's about your height. Weighs about 2 stone more than you.
She does not. You know, she's a... Oh, Peter.
Dora, why did you do it?
Oh, so you know?
Yeah, I do.
How did you find out?
Well, when you bet, from the patch on the trousers. My trousers. Oh, Dora, darling, don't you see how impossible it is? I mean, the car's outside. We must leave right now, darling.
Yeah, I suppose so. No, I'm not going to spoil your holiday. No, I'm no quitter.
But, darling, we've got a long day in front of us tomorrow. It's a long hike, a 20-mile hike.
Well, that's all right. That's all. You needn't worry about me. I can row my own oar. 20 miles, it's a cinch.
Well, gentlemen, we're halfway there now. Let's say we take a wee breather.
Oh, that's just about the longest 10 miles I've ever known.
Aye, well, let's get these packs off.
Well, Harry, old boy, I think this would be the ideal spot to sit down for a moment, don't you? Come on, Ginge. Whoa there. Whoa. Oh. Come on, back up a bit, back up a bit. Right down, down. There you are. Whoa.
Let's get our pack off.
You better get the pack off. Give me a hand, will you, Harry? That's it. Well, now you can rest a bit, can't you, eh? Remember what you said the other day about having Viking blood?
I said Viking, dear, not hiking.
I say, what have you got in this pack? It weighs a ton. Bottles, cold cream, face cream, skin cream, night cream. Oh, get rid of them, Dora.
I can't, Harry. I use them all every night.
Well, how do you keep from sliding out of bed?
Oh, sweetheart, we're only halfway there. It's obvious you're not going to make it. You can't be enjoying yourself, and there's absolutely no point whatsoever in continuing this ridiculous stunt.
Oh, don't be so silly, dear. Let's move on. Oh.
Now, Doris, sit down. Now, think it over, darling. And remember, there is nothing shameful about wanting to turn back, all right?
Yeah.
Sit there for a minute. Harry, I want to go and have a look at that leg. We'll be right back, darling.
Just the one I want to talk to.
Yeah, and I want to talk to you. What happened to those sailors and that blonde?
You know what this is?
No.
It's a lipstick.
Yeah?
A woman's lipstick.
Oh.
You know where I found it?
Mm.
Back there on the track.
Oh.
You know what it means?
Mm.
I think you do. There's no rust or anything. It's just been dropped. It means that one of us is a woman. And I think I know how to find out who it is.
Oh, how?
When they all come back, I'm going to suggest we all go for a little swim in the lake there. And as we haven't got any bathing suits, that should do it. Right?
And how are you going to tell?
Look, you can help me. When I suggest a swim, you back me up. Then we'll have the faker just like that.
Well, certainly a wonderful spot, isn't it, Harry? Well, what have you decided, Dora? Do you want to go back?
Yes, dear, let's go quickly.
Oh, it's a pity. I wanted to have a swim in that lake.
I say, I've got an idea, fellas. Yeah. It's kind of warm, so how about us all having a swim in the lake there?
Oh, what a good idea.
All of us.
Very good idea. As a matter of fact, I was just saying that all of us?
Of course. Why not all of us?
Oh, no reason at all, except some of us may not have our bathing suits with us, you know.
And what difference does that make to you?
None, except it's getting a bit late, isn't it?
It's not that you're too much of a sissy to go in swimming with the boys, is it?
And what do you mean by that?
Not a thing. Fancy pants. Except that your cute game is over. Little girl, you ought to get a good spanking.
Why, you big lout!
Oh, Peter, darling, speak to me, you big brute. How dare you hit a poor, defenseless woman? Oh, you're back. Why did you come back so early?
But did you have fun, Dora?
Yes, dear, we had great fun.
Well, where's Peter? Didn't he come back with you?
Yes, dear, he's in the surgery.
Oh, it's too bad you only had 2 days. Still, I'll bet it did him a world of good. I can't wait to see him.
Oh, darling, come and sit down. It was all my fault. Come and sit over here, dear.
Well, you look as though you've both had a wonderful holiday.
Yes, we have, dear, and we've learned one thing. We're never again going to take separate holidays together.
That's right.
But you know, one thing I have been wondering about, Peter.
What's that, darling?
What did happen to those 2 sailors that came to London when they've been at the North Pole?